set up. I just got home, so we got some good internet now. Okay, I just gotta get to my page. Seriously? Okay. Alright, let's go. Okay, let me get this set up here real quick, guys. Okay, so we're gonna just say no to that, no to that. And then we're gonna say boom, boom. We're gonna just oh. Oh. We're just gonna set this up properly. Okay, two things I have to do real quick, which is just run down here and do this. Alright, got that. That's one. Insert. And now, last thing I have to do real quick. And log in. Sorry, when I'm at the the cottage, I can't talk like I am right now. I got to be a little bit lower because it's a little bit more close quarters. Normally I would talk like normal like this, but it's a wee bit different because I'm at the cottage and there's everything's close together. Everything's close together, so there's not like, you know, let's see. Nope. Okay, let's let's change our character. To the Trapper. The Punisher. No, he kind of looks like the Punisher. Yeah, I don't mind waiting. I am glad that they did fix the issue that was happening before. So before they fixed it, when they first brought this mode out, like the first day, I think they issued a patch like either the same day, I think it was the same day or the very next day, because survivors were taking advantage of a bug that was allowing them to take two generators. So they would take one generator, but it would equal two if somebody left. So I'm glad they fixed that. So we'll see. Because there's more. So when I look at the title screen and I press the 2v8, it gives me options to be either killer or survivor. So right now, survivors have a 400% blood point if they play this mode. Because there's a lot of killers that are playing. And I mean a lot. This is what's driving up the queue times to get into a match, is because there's so many killers. But I think everybody's excited for this mode. It's great. It really is good. Do 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 do. It's really fun. What was it last night? Was it last night? I think it was last night. Last night I got an 8K, a 7K, and I think we got like another 7K or something like that. And then there was one match where we only got one. And I mean, but those guys were like so sweaty. And I think we switched it up. I wasn't the trapper. I think he went trapper and I think I went nurse. I still did pretty good, but when we switched back to him being the nurse and me being the trapper, we dominated better. People be sending hate mail. Nothing new there. They get so salty in this game when you kill them. I'm not worried. It will find a match in a minute. It always does. Everybody gets all impatient. I'm impatient, but I want to play, so I'm patient. Because I know why the queue is long. Because it's because of it's because there's so many killers playing. That's why the percentage for the survivors is so high, because they're trying to like say, hey, if you play this mode, guys, we'll give you 400%. But the mistake that they made was I believe they also carried that over into the regular Dead by Daylight, the 400%. And I'm like, well, how are you going to get them in here if you're giving them a bonus there? They should just go to 100% in regular mode and 400 in this. I think that's exactly what they should do. You want to get people on Survivor? No problem. Give them 1,000% blood points. I guarantee you the ratio would change quick. Do 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 do. See, everybody thinks that if you switch your killer up, you'll find a match quicker, but that's not the problem. There's lots of killers out there. It's not a problem of finding killers. It's finding survivors that don't want to cry about getting their ass kicked. Well, believe me, this is not killer-sided, this mode at all. If you win, it's good. It means you did really good. Because this mode right now, as it stands at the moment, is more survivor-sided than it is for killers. Not saying you can't win the game and beat them, but just know that it's not in your favor when you play killer. Time to get the trapper. Come on. What was that? There we go. See that? Look at that. Told you. Eventually. It's just long queue times. Condensed milk. TTV. Hopefully he's not toxic. Alright. He's the huntress. I'm the trapper. This should be good. This should be a good match. Let's go. Come on, Laura. Ready up. We're ready to go. We're just waiting on Cadillac Jack to get his ass moving. Oh, you little... Okay, so they're readied up. They just need one more survivor. Was that? No, it wasn't him. There we go. Let's go. Come on, one person. Ready up. It's a hint. Ready up. You don't need to do anything. There's nothing that you can edit. Come on. That got his attention. Killer's rapidly pressing their button. Alright, let's get this going. It's party time. Now I'm going to set my traps. I set my traps a little bit different than everybody else. So I'll set my traps, but I don't put them in spots where most people would. I put them in weird spots where survivors won't see them, so that when I'm chasing them, they usually run into my traps like 99% of the time. It's hilarious, actually. They don't even expect it to be there. They just run along. I'm like, boom, he's trapped. I got surprises for these bitches. So I have a suggestion that I'd like to make with this for the next time. Get over here. Okay. Nice, 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 nice. Hey, buddy. I'm not screwing with this guy. I worked a lot, so it was pretty decent, but it was brutal. I was really busy at work. Oh shit, get over there. Good, 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 good. We gotta stay on these guys and be aggressive. I gotta get back over there to that generator. Yeah, I should be. I don't know how she's running so fast, but I don't know what she's doing, because she's running awful fast non-stop. Because they're trying to test it out. Because they want to get it back out again with more killers. I need the Huntress to come over here so that I can deal with this asshole that's trying to get this generator. He's watching me put the traps down and then he's going to disarming them. So I think we're gonna just do this. Put them places where he doesn't... I don't know. They need to make it so that even if you crouch, you can't walk over them. So that's what the survivors have been doing in this game, is they've been taking advantage of the fact that they can crouch and usually they get over them. So they're back at it again. It's the same asshole. He's bound and determined he's getting this generator, but I'm telling you right now, he's not getting her. They need to fix a couple of things with the trapper. Mostly, I would say, they need to mash in bloody coils. They need to make bloody coils. There we go. I got somebody. They need to put bloody coils back in. There's the one I was after. No, 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 no. This is definitely survivor-sided, big time. This is definitely survivor-sided. I had a cheater in my game last night. 2 of them, actually. So what was happening was, I knocked them down, like, you know when they get injured and you smash them once and they go down. Again, like if you smash them again, they go down. Well, this guy got immediately back up after we're playing 2v8. He immediately got back up. He did that 8 times. I need the hunt. I need a teammate that I can talk to so I can coordinate and get these kind of things. Like when this person's doing this loop with me, they need to make it so that they need to make team chat so you can chat to your teammate and say, hey. Oh, it's off. It's off. It's off. It's off. Oh, somebody's... No, don't let them. Where are you going? Well, they've got one of the gates open already, but I'm gonna do this. It is so fun. It is very one-sided at the moment. I would say the survivors 9 times out of 10 are favored. Other than that though, it's pretty fun. Oh, nice. No, Evil Dead is terrible. It used to be a great game, but it got ruined because they didn't fix it. They just left it, and then they abandoned the game. If the Huntress would help me hunt this bitch down, we could easily take this one down. Come on, come on, come on, get your ass over here. Get your ass over here, come on, help me out. Oh, yeah, okay. Bitch. That's what you get for being cocky, asshole. She's dead. She's dead. Look at that. Cocky motherfucker's dead. That's what you get for being cocky. She's dead. I just stomped her. I just killed her. That's hilarious. Look at this. Look at this. Look at these cocky bastards. Oh my god, these guys are so stupid. Look at him run. Oh, he's lucky the Huntress doesn't hit him. Save me! Oh! No, I liked it better when I liked it better the other night when I had somebody I could talk to. Like I could communicate because they were in my stream. So like when I talked, they could hear what I said. So like if I was like if I said, you know, survivor on me, he would come to me and we would eliminate any kind of loop that they were going to try to do to us, because he would go one way and I'd go the other and we just stomp the shit out of them. They had nowhere to go. We got an 8K on that. Not this one, but yesterday. We got a couple 8Ks actually, because that's what we did. He came into my stream so that he could hear me because he was on a PC. He was on PC, so the only other way to kind of communicate with people that are on that system is to have Discord, which I do have Discord, but I don't know how to explain how to. I'm not 100% good at that, so I don't know how to explain how to get into it. I still like the Trapper or the Nurse. The Hillbilly's pretty fun too, but he's not as fun as he is in single player, or not single player, but the other, you know what I mean, like the regular Dead by Daylight. Because the Hillbilly can't knock people down. He can knock them down, but he can't one hit them like he can in the other mode. Ow. Ow, shit, that hurt. Damn. That fucking hurt. What the hell? That just took some hair off. Damn. That fucking hurt. Okay. So the only problem with the Nurse, well, see, nobody knows what they're gonna add the next time they put it back in, right? They might make all the killers available next time. Who knows? I doubt it. They're probably gonna do it in batches. But they did say this is the first iteration, so who knows? It might not come back till like October. Who knows? Just in time for Halloween. But I bet you they bring like 5 more killers, right? Because they did the first 5. So my guess is there's quite a few killers, right? So they could probably do like, they might do 4 and then 4 and then 4 until they slowly get them in there, because they're gonna have to. So if you look at these killers, they all have these skills, right? So the Trapper cannot be caught in his own trap. If you play as a Trapper in the regular mode, he has a thing you can put on. He has an add-on you can put on where you can step on your trap and you won't get caught in it. So that is definitely an add-on. So they've mashed some add-ons into this. That's what they've done to make these skills. They've mashed a bunch of add-ons together. What they need to do with the Trapper, because it's so easy and especially in this mode, it's so easy for people to find your traps and then, you know, like deactivate them. So what they need to do with the Trapper is they need to do this. I'll show you this. I'm just going to jump out of 2v8 real quick so I can show you. What they need to do is they need to do this. I don't know if I have it. Yes, I do. I don't have both. Yes, I do. So what they need to do is they need to take these add-ons right here, this one and this one, and they need to mash those two, and they need to mash those into the skill. So these are my favorite 2 to use. Actually, no, sorry, these are my favorite 2 to use. They need to mash these two together. Don't get me wrong, I love this one because it keeps resetting traps on its own. But I like these two better because the Bloody Coil, if somebody fucks with my traps, it injures them. Okay? It says when a bear trap is disarmed by a healthy survivor, the Bloody Coil exacts their price, and that survivor becomes injured. They need to make this a part of 2v8. They need to mash that into that skill. They also need to mash this one too, because I think this would be cool. I love playing this mode. I love using this mode. Like I like using these two abilities because it's hilarious. Because you'll see the survivor struggling to get out of the trap, and they think they're going to get away, and then all of a sudden they go into the dying state because it inflicts deep wounds and it makes them bleed out super fast. So they basically just go right down right away as soon as they escape. They should mash those two into the because it's too easy for survivors in 2v8. It's too easy for survivors to disarm your traps with no repercussions for it. They either need to make it so that it's harder for them to disarm the traps, or they need to put bloody coil in place so that when they screw with your traps, they get injured. Because let me tell you, they'll stop doing it after a while. Especially if they get injured, because then now when they get injured, you can hear them crying, right, or whatever. You can hear them moaning and shit when they're injured. So it makes it easier for us to hear them. It's a great mode. I love it. I definitely want this to be permanent. I play it a lot. It's fun. Unfortunately, I didn't get to stream it as much as I wanted to this weekend because I was so busy fucking working. And of course, I had a bunch of newbies on, so can't get people to stay. Cannot get people to stay. And it's not because they don't like the place, it's because they don't like the busyness. It's like, oh my god, they're allergic to work or something. Like the first time we get a busy rush, you never see them again. I'm like, oh my god. What do they think this is going to be, like a walk in the park? Like, I'm sorry, I don't have any bubble paper. I seriously want to make a sign. I want to make a sign when we hire people, and before we do, it's gonna put it out in the out front of the place, and what it's gonna say is it's gonna say now hiring people that show up. I wonder if that would get their attention. Now hiring people that show up. I think that would be pretty catchy. You don't want to know what I really want to put on the sign, but I'm not allowed. If I was allowed to put it on the sign, I would be like, no bitches allowed. And no, and then in brackets say, and no, I'm not referring to girls. I'm referring to people that bitch out when it gets busy. Nut up and shut up. I had one culinary student. I had one culinary student that was like, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. And the first week we were getting smashed almost every night. I had these specials that were just fucking going, like, they were just selling so good. But it was so fucking busy. And she lost her passion for cooking because she couldn't take it. She realized that it's a lot more work than you think. I said, that's right. I've been doing this shit for 22 years, okay? I've been a chef, okay? I've bled, burnt, I've seen it all. And if you want to make it, nice. If you want to make it in this field, you need to, so they need to stop going to culinary school until they know what they want to do. Because it drives me nuts when they do that. They go and waste time, and then they realize that once they get out there, they can't handle it. It's not for them. Let me tell you how hard it is to do this. We started when I went to school, but I went to school way after was already in the field, right? So, but I watched this and I knew this was going to happen. I said this before the school even started. I just went there for just to give the acknowledgement basically. Um, but before school started, I said to the people running it, because they're both chefs, I said, I have a feeling that we have a class of 30 people, and I bet you we have about 4 people left, or 5, before the second term comes. And we had 6. I was close. We lost 24 people. They couldn't take it. Ring the bell. Get out. I made it because I've already done it. I've already put in my fucking shit, you know? Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I should run a culinary school and I'll have that little bell. I'll have that little bell to ding out, basically tap out. You can't take it, ring the bell and get out. Get the fuck out of my class. Because that's what I'm saying. They're not telling them properly. Like, they're not telling them the whole story. Like, oh yeah, do this. You'll really like it. What they don't tell you is the shit you had to put up with. If that's for message, why is my fucking thing? Why is it not muted? Hold on. There we go, that's better. It's not for everybody. I've seen so many people just give up. So by the end of the second term, so the first semester of culinary school, there was 30 of us, like I said, and then we lost 24 people by the time the term was over. Second semester, we lost 3 more. And at the end, it was just me and 2 other people, a girl and a guy. There was only 3 of us that got through and got the acknowledgements. 27 people quit. Started with 30, and only 3 left. I already knew I was gonna make it, because I've already been in this shit for like years. What they should say though when they sign up for this shit, they should say, just so you know, the following is what's going to be your life from now on. You're going to work very long hours. Don't hope you're going to be at home, because that's not going to happen. And if you wouldn't mind signing this paper in blood, because now you basically are going to just live in the kitchen. Family? What's that? Yeah, I already know. I've been through that shit. I used to work 75-hour work weeks. Sometimes 80. in 1 week. I work 7 days a week. I don't do that anymore. Weekends only. That's it. I make more money in a weekend than I would in 7 days anyways. That's why I laugh when these guys go, oh my god, I gotta work 40 hours this week. I'm like, dude, I work 3 days and I almost have as many hours as you. I work 36 hours in 3 days. You do 40 in 6 days. But no, I'm not kidding. If you take a bigger number, if you take 100 people that are, yeah, take 100 people and put them in culinary school, I will guarantee you, at the end of that shit, at the end of the 2 semesters, you will be lucky if there's 10 people there. That's how many people cannot take that shit. As soon as the pressure's on, you start seeing them drop, like, gone, see ya, get the fuck out. And I'm just like, pussy, every time they do it. Get out of here, you pussy. Go suck mommy's titties. This ain't for you. If you can't take being yelled at, and you can't take the pressure of getting shit done, yeah, get the fuck out. Welcome to hell, motherfucker. And I know I'm not your guide. I'm gonna be the one kicking your fucking ass. I'm the one with the pitchfork at your face. That's what I said to the guy that came in today. He's a culinary student, and I was really busy when he came in, like really fucking busy. And he come in, and I was like, "Welcome to hell, motherfucker. Get your shit on. Let's go." He just looked at me. I was like, "I'm sorry. Did I stutter?" Yes, it does, because, like I said, um, it's because there is a lot of killers that are playing. It, there's a lot of killers playing, like they're playing killer, right? But there's a lot of them. There's way more killers than there is survivors right now, and that's what the problem is. If we can just kind of balance this out and they can just go play survivor, the ones that see what I think is happening is I think that some of the people that are playing killer, like why we're having a big problem, I would probably say a lot of them are not actually killers. They're probably survivors wanting to play killer. And so if they just go back to what they should be playing, which is survivor, because they're survivor mains, then this would probably even itself out a lot quicker. I'm not kidding you. There's a lot more killers since 2v8 came out. And the problem is I can tell if they're true killers anyways when I play with them. If they're fucking shit, one of two things. They're either brand new at the game or they are not killers. They're fucking survivor mains. When I get really good teammates, then I know they're killer mains. And that's good. That's good. It's good for us. It means we're gonna do good. But when I have a partner that's kind of struggling, I'm like, oh, okay, this guy's not really a killer. It's definitely a fucking survivor main. You can tell. It's a fun mode, but it's super. like the way they did the classes, they didn't limit the amount of people that could be a class. So like if you get a bunch of guides, you're in trouble. Because they can do generators very fast if there's like 3 or 4 of them on a generator at once. Like way quicker than normal. So you gotta be like, you gotta watch what they're using. We can see what they're using anyways. Gotta watch it because people sometimes follow me and they fucking watch to see where I'm putting my traps. And then they go disarm them. I know it's a weird spot, isn't it? But you'd be surprised how many people I catch with that. Where are you going, bitch? See ya. Like, are you kidding me? That you would even try that shit is just beyond me. Oh, good. We're gonna put a trap here. Hold on. Go to sleep, bitch. Oh, I like this. I like it a lot. Let's check. Gotta check this gen over here. No, she's quiet. She's quiet. Let's go over here, check this one out again. Hey, Sable. Hey, Sable. 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 Somebody's caught my trap over here. Shit, they got out of it. Oh. Where's she? Oh, she's over there. Told you that trap would work, didn't I? Hi, Sable. I'm telling you, you put the traps. Don't put the traps where you would think to put them. Put them in the spots in the field where they're hidden. Because I'm telling you right now, you'll get survivors all the time because they won't see it coming when they're running. Oh, there's another one. Told you, my traps are fucking beautiful. I don't put them where everybody else puts them. I put them where the survivors can't fucking see them. Where are you going? You don't get to leave. The place you're gonna go is hell. Now, where's your friend? Fatality. Oh, is that set? I'm gonna go collect these ones that are kind of doing nothing right now. Like this one. Watch this anti-camping. See? That's the anti-camping mechanism. So if you go near somebody that's on that, it'll transport them somewhere else. Oh, somebody's down again. Oh, I love it. Somebody's over there. Caught in my trap. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. That's the, I don't know how you say his name right. The Wraith? The Wrath? He's pretty cool. His Mori sucks, but oh, somebody else just got nailed too. Nice. 2 for the price of 1. You can't go wrong there. Nice. That's still set. That's still set. Let me get this trap over here because it was disarmed. Okay, switch that up to right here. You'd be surprised when I chase people where they go. They usually end up running right into my traps. Little bitch. I think he's going to one of my traps again. Yep, he was gonna step right on it too. Get her, get her, get her. No, 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 over here. Bitch, come here. Another one dead. Another one about to be dead if we can get her in time. Nice. Oh, you fucking little bitch, you shouldn't be allowed to escape. They need to fix that so when somebody does that, they get stuck and they can't leave once they're downed. It would stop that shit right in its tracks. We got some. I think it was funny because all the places I put my traps, they ran right into them every time. It was hilarious. You gotta hide your traps. Like, a lot of the players that use the trapper, they put them in the obvious spots and the survivors know where they are. You gotta hide that shit. I was getting them like crazy. Every other second I was like, I could hear somebody screaming because they got stuck in one of my traps. It's hilarious. That's what I do. I hide them in the grass where, like, I look at the area and I see, okay, if I start chasing somebody, if I put them in the grass, they're gonna run into them because they're not gonna see them. And they usually do. It's pretty funny. Now, who do I want to be? I'll stay the same. But I'm going to switch it up to this guy.
Hello, naughty bear.
Naughty Bear out. What the sad part about this mode is you don't get to do this to them. You don't get to do this to them. I
What
wish you
time
could.
is it? It's naughty time!
I love that Mori. It's like my favorite one, besides Chucky. It's the fact that he gets his knife stuck into the person and he kicks them and they go head first into a bear trap and it sets it off. And then he says boom right after that. Still searching. I don't have anybody on, that sucks. Oh, what's this? I just saw that disappear and come back. That was weird. So anyways, last night I was playing and there was two people that were two survivors. So every time I would knock them down, they would instantly stand right back up and start running. Okay, not after like 3 or 4 seconds or 5 seconds. It was like as soon as I knocked them down, they got right back up and kept going. And I'd knock them down, they'd get right back up and keep going. I've never seen this before in my life. Definitely cheaters, because you can't do that. Okay, especially in 2v8. Okay, and this happened 8 times in a row with this one person. The only way I was able to keep him down on the ground was he had to get stuck in my trap. And that whatever he was using, it must have nullified whatever he was using. But then when I chased him again and knocked him down again, the same thing would happen, and the only way to basically stop it was for him to get stuck in a trap again. There was 2 of them doing it. So at the end of the match, I messaged the other killer and I said, did you notice anything weird with those 2 particular characters? And he said the same thing. He said he was knocking them down and they were getting right back up. And I was like, well, okay, I'm not seeing things. That's good. I mean, it's not good, but it's good that we both saw this, and we definitely need to make sure they don't get away with this. I don't want this game getting wrecked because of that shit. Because somebody sucks at the game and they have to do that to win. You know what I mean? It's the only way they can win. I don't want it to turn into Evil Dead all over again. Because that was more like, there was also things that were broken that in that game that survivors were taking so much advantage of. They knew it was broken and they would still keep doing it. It's like, dude, at this point you're exploiting and you know you're doing it, and you're sending me messages after the game. Like, this, not this game, but the other one I'm talking about. They would send me messages after the game and just gloat about how they won, and it's like, dude, if they fixed everything that you were exploiting that's broken, you would have been dead. Right? Because so what they were doing in Evil Dead was they would spam their dodge towards your attack. So they would spam their dodge right into you. And so the collisions were broken. So you'd hit them, you would see them, you would see the blood and everything from you hitting them, but nothing was happening. They weren't actually taking damage. And they knew that. So if they just stayed in your face and just spammed dodge at you, you'd be lucky if you hurt them once in a while, but for the most part you wouldn't hurt them. So I quickly stopped playing that. And it's a shame, because that was a really good game. It's just the people that ruined it, and the fact that the developers failed to fix a pretty obvious issue. So they sent a message when they abandoned the game. Before they did that, they sent this message saying that they would leave the servers up and they would fix any game-breaking issues. Well, what I just said was very game-breaking. And so I sent them a message and I said, I thought you said you were going to fix game-breaking issues. What about what they're doing in the game right now, where you can't hurt them? Isn't that game-breaking enough? And they're just like, at this time we have no plans. And I'm like, yeah, this automated shit. Just give me an answer, yes or no. Not this automated fucking message. Stop being lazy and message me. So that's what people do these days when they don't want to give you a straight answer. They just send you a fucking text message and that seems like it's automated. It's like, no, motherfucker, pick up your phone and call me. Don't be a bitch. Call me. On the phone. You should try it sometime. It's great. Instead, they send you these they send you text messages that, you know, doesn't answer your question. And you know, it's like they avoid it. That, or they're probably watching porn, which I wouldn't doubt. So, so there's one character in this 2v8 that I wished I really like having as a partner when I use this guy. This guy right here. Because his special ability, every one of these killers have like a special. It's a passive thing too. Like, it's a passive thing that's there. So for him, when he's cloaked, if he's near me, so if he stays cloaked and he's within 16 meters of me, I will be undetectable until he gets out of that radius. So the survivors won't even hear me coming. And then his ability is every time I set a trap, if the other killer, it gives me the buff every time, but if the other killer is near me, it also gives him the buff too, which it gives us 150% speed for 3 seconds every time I set a trap. So if a survivor goes running by us and he's within 16 meters of me setting a trap, he's quickly going to catch that survivor. My favorite though is, yes, there is still toxic. Like when you play the 1v4, the regular version of this, you'll get toxic survivors a lot. But in 2v8, there's not so many. But there is the odd ones we played earlier. There is the odd ones that are still doing it. So when they finally finish the generators and they open the exit gate, a lot of them will get cocky and they'll come back in and start like tantalizing us, right? But if one killer gets behind them and one killer is in front of them, that's interesting. And I did this, what was it? Not last night, but the night before. At the exit gate, there was a survivor taunting the other killer, and I was at the exit gate, waiting. And so he smashed the survivor who came running right towards me, but I wasn't in plain sight. I was kind of to the side. And I just stepped out as they were coming, and I was like, bang, right down on the fucking ground. Like, yeah, that's how we roll, bitch. One killer's waiting in the exit gate, and the other one's like, boom, let's push you right towards the other killer. My favorite though is when you are on that one map. What the hell is it called? Oh, I fucking knew what it was. Now I don't. Anyways, there's this one spot that survivors like to hide sometimes, and it's like a corner, but there's no way out. There's no window to jump through. It's literally a corner, and if you get caught by the killer, as a killer, you can literally stand in the way, and they cannot go by you. So you could sit there and swat them and just stand there and they can't go anywhere. That's what body blocking is, okay? Not the... that's what true body blocking is. You can get in shit for that, apparently. But the survivors do it to killers, but they do it as a protection hit, as they call it. Why don't you call it how it is? It's fucking body blocking. It's the same shit. So anyways, what I just said, that scenario where somebody's in the corner like that, if you stand there and you don't let them out of the corner and you hit them twice, they can technically report you for body blocking. But when you're trying to chase after Survivor, if three of them get in your way and body block you, it's okay. They're just taking protection hits. Well, okay. I don't see the difference, to be honest. I call it how I see it. But apparently, it's not my fault that they trap themselves in a corner. You know? How is that my fault? They're dumb. One thing you don't do in this game is put yourself in a position where you have nowhere to go. And I see it all the time. That's why people are so easy to kill, because they go to places that are just dumb. Like, let's put myself in a corner where I can't get out of. There's no window or anything. There's no way to jump over or anything. It's literally a corner. Now, if they're ducked down, you don't... I always check those spots. I always do. And sometimes I find people hiding there. It's funny when you pretend you don't... you kind of pretend that you don't know they're there, but you do know they're there. And like, I'll get closer and closer and closer. I'll be like looking around, you know, making it look like I don't know where they are. And then at the very last second, I'll turn around and smash them right in the face. Because I know they're there. I just want them to trust that they think I don't know they're there. And as soon as they let their guard down, it's like, boom. I walked by a locker when I was playing the other one. And I could hear, I knew the survivors there. I could see the prints anyways. But I could also hear them whining or whatever you call it, groaning, because they were injured. And I pretended I didn't know where they were. I walked right by the locker. And then they thought I was gone. I went behind the locker. And then I slowly made my way around the side of the locker. And then I quickly came into the front of the locker and grabbed it and opened it up and grabbed them out of the locker. It's hilarious. I think I was using Michael Myers when I did it. He's getting updated, actually. I think his mask is getting updated too. It's gonna look more like I don't know if you saw Halloween Kills, but his mask is different. I do not want to know what that noise is. That does not sound good at all. That sounds very wrong. I didn't even know. I didn't even want to know what that noise is. I think it's the naughty bear. Sounds like he's jerking it. Don't believe me? Listen. I'm telling you. That's why he's got that bush up. He doesn't want to see. He doesn't want the survivors seeing what he's doing. He's probably looking at Laura Croft, going, "Yeah, baby, come to daddy." See? Can we like ready up? Seriously, it sounds like he's masturbating. I never really paid attention to the noise until now. Jesus. Oh my god. That's either the naughty bear or it's the other killer. Okay, we need to get this started because I don't want to. That sounds so wrong on so many levels. Wow. I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was the other killer. he was obviously having some fun. He might have been getting excited because Sable was there. That's okay. He'll get over it.
Make them run, Naughty. Make them scream.
Believe it or not, these are good spots. Oh, hold on. Don't worry, they'll hit those traps. She's gonna run right into my trap. Run to my traps, run to my traps, run to my traps. Come here. Yeah, you go that way, you go that way, I'll go this way. No. Come on. Don't let her escape. Where is she? She's still up there? Oh, no, it's okay, it's okay. Stay there, stay there. I'm gonna get her down. Bitch. I love doing that to people. I fucking think you're gonna loop us. Yeah, asshole. Oh, we got some sweaty, do we? Okay, okay. Here's a survivor right here getting caught. Look at this. What? How are they taking these fucking things so fast? They just took 3 generators, like bang, bang, bang. Oh my god, what the fuck? You little bitch. Boom! Told you that was a good spot. They've taken 6 fucking generators already. They definitely need to put some fucking... They need to make it, like, they need to make it a little bit slower pace. Like, when it comes to the generators, they need to slow that shit down. It's way too easy for them to take generators fast. This is the quickest match I've ever been in where they've taken generators that quick. That was absolutely ridiculous. That's good. Oh, there we go. Another first. Nice. He got the trap. She got trapped and then he took her down. Nice. No, not there. I would say right here. I like how it stomped on her head. We're like, no, you get it. 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 Look at this shit. Uh-oh. You think you're getting away, do you? We gotta check some generators. Check, we gotta go over here. They're gonna get this last generator because they're probably all on one generator right now. There's like, how many? 4 or 5 of them? Yeah, they're right here. Seriously, you asshole? Somebody else got caught right there. Oh, you little bitch, come here. Come on. Bitch, come here. You think you're fucking pretty cool, don't you? Okay, so drop her down, because that's what you do. And do we want to let her bleed out or kick her to the cage? Yeah, we'll put her in the cage. Nice. In all fairness, these guys... So that's what happens when you go near a hook like that. Now at the end part of this, I don't agree with that. At the end, I don't agree with that mechanism. I think it should definitely stay where it is because the gates are already powered. I definitely don't agree with the thing disappearing. Okay, we got 1 kill. That's terrible. They got 6 generators, like, pretty fast. Like, really fast. So yeah, no, I would say it's a good mode, but it definitely needs some... It definitely needs some major balance.
Hello
It's
again,
just way
naughty
too easy
bear.
for survivors to... So let me show you something. This is what I'm trying to get at. So let me just go here to survive. I'm not going to play a survivor match. I just want to show you something. So, not this one. Where is he, Dwight? Where's Dwight? So Dwight is what they call a guide. And so there's no limit to how many people can use guide that I know of. I saw an entire team, except for one person, using guide. And let me tell you, they took generators very fast. So basically, it's kind of like prove thyself, but they get a big bonus. So survivors within 8 meters gain an additional 3% bonus progress for great skill checks while repairing generators. And trust me, it's Dax. That's how they can take the fucking generator so quick. So they got a bunch of these guys on their team, like these, like guides, and she's an escapist, I believe. No, she's a scout. You got scouts, right? So if somebody just sits there and stares and looks for the killer, and they're using this class, then everybody can see where the killer is. Okay? So that's why they can avoid you so easily, because they got scouts. And it's a 64-meter radius. So like that's pretty crazy. So this thing too. So I don't know who that is. Who is that again? Is it that Ming girl or whatever? I think she has an ability where like when the killer like breaks the kicks the generator, not breaks the pallet, but kicks the generator, it reveals the aura. So these are a bunch of basically things that are mashed together. And then but that other class, this one right here, they can take generators fast if you got like four. You get like 4 of the 8 people using this class, and they take generators like snap, boom, really quick.
Shall we play today?
It's just ridiculous. Okay, slow. Not this. I'm talking about my stupid thing here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do 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 do. Fun mode. I remember when I first played this, Um, the first time I played this mode, I played with somebody that was using the nurse. Super, super, super good with the nurse, whoever it was. But like he would flush out the killers towards me, or the survivors towards me, and I would just smack them down. And this one guy's like, this one guy got butthurt. This one game I played, I was using Legion, and after the match, he sent me a message. He's like, seriously, you gotta slug me to win? I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like, what am I supposed to do? Just let you leave? You're talking about a mechanic that's actually what you're supposed to do, which is knock people down by any means necessary. Is there rules when you're trying to kill somebody? I didn't know there was. Just a minute now, you can't do this, okay? You can only do this or it doesn't count. Or the other favorite thing that I like get messaged that makes me laugh is, why are you tunneling me? Stop tunneling me. What the fuck are you talking about? You got off the hook like 2 seconds after I put you on the hook. That's not tunneling you. That's putting your ass back where you belong, which is on the fucking hook. I didn't say you get off the hook. Especially when you do it that quick. Like when you put somebody on the hook and turn around and like not even 2 seconds later they're getting off the hook. Of course you're gonna go around and get them back on the hook. It's just normal. What am I supposed to just keep going forward and say, no, yeah, just let him heal up so he can be toxic some more. No, you gotta put them on you gotta take them back to the main menu. That's the best way to deal with that. Kill them as quickly as you can. The quicker you get a toxic survivor out of the match, the better. They'll probably send you messages, but I mean, that's what ignore is for, right? And that beautiful block button, if they're on PS5 or whatever, and they send me messages, I just block their ass. It's pretty easy. I don't have time for that kind of drama. Now, if some of these survivor mains would come back and play their survivor main character instead of trying to be a killer, that'd be great. For all of us actual main killers, we'd like to kill some survivors. That's the problem right now, is there's a lot of killers, right? And half the killers that are playing killer are survivor mains. So, like, get where you're supposed to be so we can get this going quicker. That's the problem. I know it takes a little bit to get a match, but trust me, it's not that bad. It's not as bad as everybody thinks it is. It's not as common as it should be, but like I just told you what the problem is. There's too many killers. There's quite a few survivors, but there's way more killers. And I just told you what the problem is a lot of them are actually survivor mains playing killer. And they need need to go back to what they normally play, because that's where they actually belong. There's like 99% survivor. Why why you taking up a killer spot, and slowing it down? Leave that to the actual killers in the game. Boom. My absolute favorite with this character is when when survivors are on the other side of the pallet and they're teabagging this character, and you've got your axe, you've got your hatchet ready to go. You got your hatchet ready to go, and you just wait for them to teabag, and as soon as they come up, you smoke them right in the head with a hatchet. Now, unfortunately, this character cannot teabag the survivor. I kind of wish we could have Ghostface, but when I play regular Dead by Daylight, and I use Ghostface, I usually teabag all of the toxic survivors when I down them. I usually teabag the shit out of their head. Now you cannot use. Somebody joined my game before, and I was using the Werewolf, and they chose the Huntress, and at first it looked like it was gonna work, and then it was like, no, you can't be the same killer. Come on. Like I said, half the killers need to go back to where they should be, which is their survivor mains. It would greatly increase the chances of finding a match because, yeah, they're not taking up spots they shouldn't be in. We'll find a match. I'm not too worried. I have a feeling we're about to find a match. Any second now. Just the question is who's gonna be, like, who am I gonna be playing with? There we go. You just gotta be patient. And now the naughty bear does not have a killer to play with. Oh, yes he does. The huntress. What? That is not gonna work, my friend. Do you want to be the huntress? That's no problem. Hold on. I will switch it up. Wait. No, I won't. I don't think we can. Can we? No, we can't. Okay, I guess I'm being the... Oh, wait, what? How'd that happen? How was I able to switch over to the naughty bear from the huntress? It gave him priority or something? Is that what happened? That's actually good. The trapper and the huntress is a good combination, actually. It's very good, actually. If you get somebody that knows what they're doing, because when I start a chase with somebody, the other killer can see that I'm chasing somebody, and if he's really good, usually usually that person will come over and help you out. Which is good, because if they're looping you, you can quickly put an end to the loop. It's harder to loop two killers. It really is. If one goes one way and goes the other, makes things a lot harder for them to do. It's not so easy for them to loop. It's funny when I see these videos of I looped two killers. No, you didn't. That was probably your friends. That's probably your friends, and it was probably staged. Because I've been in many matches where there's been like me and another killer have been like working really good together, and we've never been looped by one person yet. It gets shut down so quickly. Do. Okay, let's go. Come on. Hopefully somebody didn't quit. Yeah, well, we just played on this map. Nice. Let's go.
I do believe some people are going to die today.
Watch this dumbass. He's gonna fall right for it. Yep, told you somebody would fall for it. Wait, what? Excuse me? I was gonna say. Love it. Actually, no. That's perfect. He's upstairs, I can see him. Hi. Always check the lockers, my friends. Always check the fucking lockers. Oh, we got our first death. Hold on, I'll help you out. I'm coming. It's over there. Stay there. Good. Actually, you know what? I got a present for these motherfuckers. Over here. Back over here. Where was that, where's that generator? Over here. Somebody's over there. fucking try to blind me with your flashlight, you little bitch. Don't worry, my trap. One of my traps is gonna get your ass. Here, go off. Yeah, I already did. Okay. Wait, how is he? Wait, no way. Oh, it's gone, buddy. Oh, you're so good, you little fucking bitch. Let's go. You're stupid. Don't worry, I'll get you. Told you I'd get you. We got 2 of them dead already. Yeah, I see him, I see him. Back where you belong. Another one dead. Over here. No, there's somebody else over here. There is 2 people here. So my suggestion here would be to do this. What the fuck? There's 4 dead. Okay, let's go check this one out. let's finish these guys off. Enough of this shit. No more pallets. Bingo. Right by the house. You little bitch. I like how he just walked through my trap. Look for hatches. Hey, Dwight. Ah, you son of a bitch, you got away. We killed 7 of 8. Wait. It turned into a bot? Seriously? The killer quit? What was he, did he think he was better? Because, like, score-wise, he was definitely not better. It's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. That. The only person that got away was this one right here. Did anybody else quit? No, but the other killer that was with me quit. Wow.
Shall we play today?
That's pretty sad, actually. Just hoping you got 3 more days. Okay, cool. I don't have any messages, so I don't know. Like, this guy sent me a message, not right now, but this was like a couple days ago. I played with another person that I thought was playing as, like, I thought he was a killer main, but at the end of the match, it turns out he was a survivor main. So I was like, that's how I came to the conclusion that there's a lot of survivor mains playing killer now in 2v8, which is kind of weird, but yeah. So that's why the queue times are pretty crazy, because there's a lot of killers suddenly, like a lot more than usual. It's funny how that works. No, wait till I can use Ghostface. Oh, you wait till I can use Ghostface. I am gonna teabag the shit out of every survivor I down in the next iteration if they have Ghostface. Because they said this is the first one. This is the first iteration of 2v8. There'll be many more to come. Because they're gonna slowly add killers. This is gonna become a mode that becomes permanent eventually. Once they get all the things worked out, like the way it works. And once they tune all the killers the way they should, because trust me, they'll probably be tuning up some of these killers. Because, for example, when you use the trapper, what they need to do is the honing stone, and they need to do the honing stone and the bloody coil. The reason why they need to do that is because it's way too easy for survivors to find your traps and then just disable them, and there's no consequences for disabling the traps. Whereas I can go into the 1v4, I could throw on honing stone and bloody coil, and if somebody screws with my traps, they're going to get injured if they're healthy. And not just that, but if anybody does get stuck in my traps and they try to get themselves out, they immediately go down. Now, hopefully, the person that I run into is not using the Huntress. And last time, it gave them priority for the Huntress over me, and I was searching for a match as the Werewolf. So I wasn't impressed. I wonder if that switched it. I don't think it did, but let's see. 1 day, 8 hours. Okay. I've already got all these. I got a survivor. Actually, I got multiple survivors. The other day when I was using this guy, I was doing some long bombs with the hatchets. I was lining them up with the generators from a distance, and I dropped 2 people consecutively. from far away. I threw it and all I heard was ah, because it hit them. The other guy sent me a message after the match. He's like, "Damn, I saw those throws from far away." It's like, yeah, I was quite a distance away when I threw those. But I just wanted to see if anybody was at the generator, so that's why I whipped it at the generator from the distance. You'd be surprised. You can get people from long range. They don't, because your radius is not near them, right? So they don't hear you coming because you're far away. So if you throw one and you aim it so that it goes down when it's supposed to, like you have the right angle, they're not even going to hear it until it smacks them. In which, of course, they're going to try to figure out where you are, because, like, most people have to be within, you know, they would know because their heartbeat thing would go crazy, right? Because most people that are using this have to get close enough that they would know that the killer's there. That's why it's really funny to down somebody from a distance, because they don't even know it's coming until it's too late. The problem is you got to make your way over there after you throw it, because if there's another survivor there, they'll just get them back up. But when I downed that person from a distance, the other killer was in the vicinity, so they didn't get a chance to get the person back up, which was kind of nice. While we're waiting for a match. Yeah, it's still searching for a match when I watch those. Boom. Let me see if there's another challenge I can grab real quick. Yeah. I'll grab that one real quick. It'll be easy to get rid of that one. That challenge is pretty easy. And the other part doesn't open up for like 3 days. Like I said, hopefully it doesn't give me a match where somebody's already picked the Huntress and then it bumps me off the Huntress and puts me on the, because that's what it did last time, is it bumped me off this one and put me on the Trapper, because that's the one I was using before this. Whereas if I would have found a match as this guy and the other person was somebody else, but then I found a match with somebody that was using the Huntress, I would get priority. I have a feeling we are going to find a partner that is going to be the nurse. That will be interesting. The Were-Elk with the nurse. Could be interesting, I guess. The only problem with the nurse in this mode is she gets 3 blinks, but only gets 3 blinks if she's near the other killer. She has to be within 16 meters to get that 3rd blink. If she's not, she only gets 2 blinks, which is really annoying when you're chasing somebody. Oh, we found a match, we found a match, we found a match! It's the hillbilly. Oh, it's the hillbilly. This is good, this is good. This is good. I've never had a partner as the hillbilly. I don't think. No, I did one. Nah, no, I didn't. I was playing as a survivor. No, so this is the first time I've had a hillbilly partner. Be interesting. So we'll see how that goes. Just waiting on that one person as usual. So you want to see this? See this? 1 guide, 2 guide, 3 guide, 4 guides. So when they when they do some balancing, I'm definitely going to let them know that those guides need to be limited. I think that's what's making them, like, that's how they're taking generators so quickly. Is because 3 to 4 guides are getting on 1 generator and they're just demolishing it quick. And then they quickly rush to the next one and same thing. Interesting. Still here, Tan? Oh, here we go. La 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 la. Oh. I'm waiting for it to hit somebody right in the head. Seriously? Oops, I forgot to cancel that. Oh, dude, that should have been a fucking hit. That should have been a fucking hit. That was perfect. That throw was perfect. That should have went right in and hit her right in the face. But that's how fucking nice that was. Over here. First death. Lucky ass bitch. Oh, cunt. Got that fucking generator, didn't she? Oh, too high. Watch this. Come on. Come on. Come on, you little bitch. Oh, you cornered yourself. Let's do this real quick. Wait, hold on, hold on. Oh, I tried to time that. Somebody's up top. Kaboom. Ah, something got down the hatch. We got 7 kills again. He was really good with the hillbilly. That's not him. He's unlisted. Okay, we're gonna go with... Hello again. You know, we got 7 kills of 8, so last person got a hatch. That was funny too, because she just stunned the other killer, and she turned around and I got her with a hatch right in the face. That was hilarious. It was the way she came towards me. It's like she knew she was screwed. I gave him the kill though. Like, I downed the person, but I gave him the kill because I saw him chasing her, and I just came in and dropped her. And then I just let him do his thing. Send her to the cage. So I've been looking at the way this works. It's flashing pretty fast, so I don't know what that means, but I noticed that it slows down when it's getting closer to finding a match. See? Speak of the devil. So I'm assuming that in the future, like when they bring this out again, because they're gonna bring it out again. After they're done with this, they're gonna get all the feedback, and then they're gonna obviously work on it. Then they're gonna release some more killers, and they'll bring it back. I wouldn't be surprised the next time they bring this 2v8 back. I bet you they're gonna probably add a couple new classes as well. Well, they definitely need to have some. There needs to be a limit on the amount of guides on a team. So what I've noticed a lot, I've noticed this a lot too. I knew this was going to be an abused. I knew that it was going to be one of those abused classes where it would just, because there's no limit to how many people can use it. So like if you want to have an entire team of guides, you can do that. And anybody within a certain radius of them, it's like prove thyself. But they get an additional 3% if they hit great skill checks on top of what they normally get. So they can, if everybody hits their skill checks like they're supposed to, you can guarantee they're going to take generators like really fast. I played a match earlier where they took 6 generators consecutively. Like it was like ding, and then like ding, and then ding, and then ding, and then ding, and I was like, holy shit, dude, like, how the fuck are they getting these generators so quick? So, if you want my opinion on that, I think they need to make they need to make a limit to those guides, the guide class. I think two is more than enough, and then they can pick the rest. I don't care if they want to all be scouts, but the guide class, no, they definitely need to put a limit there, because that's how they're getting generators done so quick. If you look up the makeup of their group. Nice. Or you could just add me and we could play. But that's the biggest thing that I found right now. I love the mode. It's great. I'm not saying it's bad. I love it. It is a bit survivor-sided. That's to be expected, though. It's a brand new mode. They'll work the kinks out of it. But, so one thing that I've noticed, when you send a survivor to the cage, if you see the survivor on the hook, or whatever they want to call it, the cage, if you get near that cage, it will spawn. The cage will go away with the survivor on it, and it will spawn somewhere else. So they've really made it so that the killer can't even remotely camp the hook. And it does that even on the like when they get all the generators, it does it. It still does it. If you put somebody on the hook and you find the hook, it'll go somewhere else with them on it. It'll spawn somewhere else away from you. They've got to work out a lot of they got to work out a lot of things though, because you got to think about this. When they start adding more killers to the roster for this mode, imagine the trickster in 2v8. Like just imagine the trickster in 2v8. They're gonna have to really think about how they want to use him, like what they're gonna give him. Nice. Imagine that though. And Michael Myers and Ghostface, like once they're added. I heard something about Michael Myers is getting fixed or something, or like they're adjusting him or something soon. Or they're changing him or something. I heard something about that. I don't know if it's true or not. Maybe they'll update his mask so it's like it was in Halloween Kills. He's unknown. He's confused. I think that's what happened. He's confused. He's It's a very touchy topic on the unknown, simply because there's two different versions of the unknown, so that's why I say it's a very touchy topic. I know there's something to do with that, right? You saw the video. Yes, it's true, it does. Well, the reason why, though, is because so many people, and this is people that don't play killer, so many survivor mains, in my opinion, are probably playing killer, which is taken away, because you know yourself, there's a lot of survivors in this game that would definitely be playing survivor. If I queue up as a survivor, I can find a match. Boom. 30 seconds, if that. Every time. Which I don't understand. Why is it when I queue up as a survivor, I can find matches so quickly? And there's 8 people in the match. Like, for survivors. I do the killer, I search as a killer, and it takes a little bit. I don't understand. But as soon as I queue up as a survivor, boom, I'm in. Nice. Well then, let me find my controller. Yep. Let's see if you did. Oh, there we go. There's something. Is that you? Alright, so we can... That's you, right? That's okay. Since you're being that character, I'll bring this guy out.
Shall we play today?
I'll bring the naughty bear out. Yeah, I went against her. Yeah. So the thing that bugs me, he reminds me of Ted. He reminds me of Ted with a, I don't know how to say this. He reminds me of Ted with Stewie's voice. Oh, they totally should have gave this guy that voice, by the way. They should have contracted Naughty Bear out to Seth MacFarlane to do Ted's voice for Naughty Bear. I think he had those nasty sayings that he had. Could you imagine if you were chasing somebody as the Naughty Bear and they gave the Naughty Bear Ted, like, you could make jokes with a survivor while you're chasing them, like Ted does. Only make it a little bit more nastier, like, guess what's gonna happen when I catch you? I'm gonna cut your fucking nuts off. I mean, they got Chucky, right? He's pretty funny. Wait till Chucky gets in 2v8. Oh my god. Wait. I have a question for you. Where is the naughty bear from? I know that's funny. But seriously, where is he from? Okay. I thought you were gonna say like Five Nights at Freddy's or whatever the hell that show was called. They had a naughty bear on Xbox? What kind of shit was that? Was that like a kid's game? Where you go around slaughtering people? I don't know, is it? If I look here, Michael Myers is. I heard he was supposed to get. They're doing something to him. Yeah, that sounds. Yeah. Okay, that's weird. Interesting. He was being a good bear and he didn't get invited to a party, so he killed everybody? Damn. Damn. He didn't get invited to the tea party, so he killed them all. Okay, that shit happens in real life too. People get butthurt really easy. I don't know what killer it is, whether it's Naughty Bear or your character, but one of them sounds like he's pulling his wire. And I think it's your character. I think that's who is doing it. Let me cut the music for a minute. Yeah, you'll be able to hear it now. Listen carefully. Mm-hmm. What the? That's okay, I'm getting messages that, yeah, you know, from upstairs. And they're getting more frequent. I'm telling, it's gotta be your character that's making that noise. It sounds like he's pounding it. Damn. That killer has a weird... Oh, it just sounds wrong on so many different levels. I don't think it's the Naughty Bear doing it. I think it's your character. Oh yeah, I know he does. Here. Is this enough? Is this enough for an anger issue?
Oh my, Naughty. Aren't we having a marvelous day?
That's definitely some anger issue. That's the only part that sucks about this is you can't use Moris on anybody. I would like to see them in future versions of this have the ability to just automatically Mori somebody if you want to, since you can't use any add-ons, right? Oh, okay. Well, then it's the Naughty Bear. The Naughty Bear is looking through his little thing there. He's probably looking at Lara Croft going, look at this, guys. Okay, so what do we got here? We got 2 guides. We got 3 escapists, 2 healers, and 1 scout. 1 scout we gotta watch out for. The scout can, basically, if whatever he sees, they see. So if he's looking at you, his teammates can see you too. Well, they can see me. However, when you're cloaked, if you're near me, they don't know where they won't be able to see, like, they won't be able to know I'm coming.
I wonder who's going to die today.
This is gonna be hilarious, you know that, right? Where I'm putting them. Somebody's going for that generator over there. Get ready for the trap. They're coming. Bastards. He's running right towards you. Over here. Somebody's trying to heal or something, look. Right here. She's on me. Get rid of all pallets. Way too many pallets. Way too many pallets. Come get this bitch, would you? Got her. There's another one. Wait, she didn't drop? I thought she was already injured. You got somebody else down, did you? Oh, over here. Oh shit. Yeah, go to this one right here. Oh no, they're going to the gate. There's one over there. Oh my god, there's one right there. I can see her from here. See what they do when they see how I turned my back to them so that they couldn't do the teabag and run away. That's kind of one of the reasons why I like the mode, but then it gets annoying because I don't know. It seems like they can do generators way too quick.
Your friends don't seem very friendly, do they?
Are you talking about when I put my trap down? Every time I set a trap, if you're within 16 meters of me, you get 150% for 3 seconds speed. My question is, what does she give? She's got a lot of stuff. Yeah. I think those guys were a little bit, perhaps a little bit sweaty. Whoops, let me cancel that. I didn't mean to press that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing because I'm already getting messages from somebody upstairs who's getting pissy with me. You know how it is. It would help though if the survivors that are playing killer, I think that's what the problem is there's a lot of survivor mains that are playing killer for some reason. If they just go back to their role as a survivor and play 2v8, the times wouldn't be as long as they are. Like, I'm not kidding you. If I go into if I jump over as a survivor right now, watch how quickly I can find a match. I'm not even kidding. Oh yeah, of course it is. That's why I like playing killer. But watch how quick this is. Versus what we just went through to get a match. Which I don't understand. How that's even possible. How I'm finding matches that quick. As a survivor. Look at, boom, I'm in. Boom, I'm in. Boom, full match, pretty much. See how quick that is? I'm gonna do it again, watch this. Watch this, I'm gonna do it again.
Something's not right.
Boom, and again. Fast, snappy, bang, in. Full match, bang. But why can't we find matches when we queue up as killers? Why are we not finding all those survivors? Watch, I'll do it again one more time. Just as a joke. Just to mock the whole system. It's usually less than 30 seconds you find a match. Boom, in again. Another full match. Like, what the fuck? There's obviously lots of survivors playing, so I don't get it. Why, when I queue up as a killer, watch, start to play as a killer, it takes 10 years to fucking find a match. In 30 seconds, you're not going to see me in a match. I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I found 3 matches in 30 seconds. Like, each time. It was no more than 30 seconds. Oh my god. Yeah, I know. I don't understand. I don't understand how the system works for matchmaking. Maybe that's the problem. Did they ever check that maybe the killer one is bugged or something? You know what I mean? Because like that doesn't make sense. I found lots of survivors. I queued up as a survivor and I found lots of survivors to play with. Like immediately, 3 times in a row, and they were all different people. That's what I'm saying. It should not be taking me forever to find matches. However, if there's a lot of killers that are taking up these games, that's probably why. Basically, you're basically hoping that a killer leaves a match so you can get in it when they're in the lobby. Because I'm pretty sure that's how it's happening. It's one of the killers is. Yeah, no, it's a mode. This is a mode now. That's what they were saying when they brought this out. That's what they were saying. They were like, unlike the other things that were modifiers, not modes. This is a whole new mode. So this is going to be permanent. Yeah, you still get toxic survivors though. I still get people teabagging me and shit. I try to avoid looking at them because that's what they do, right? But I'm going to tell you something real quick. Maybe was it 4 matches ago? This survivor was out in the middle because the gate was open, right? Being really cocky, really cocky. So I smacked her once, and then she was like trying to loop me, but she screwed up and went the wrong way. And the other killer appeared and scared her, and then she came right to me, and I smashed her right in the face, knocked her down, and killed her. Because I sent her to the hook, because her friends already left. Well, see, here's the difference. When you play as Ghostface, when you have survivors teabagging at you, it's like you're not actually teabagging me. You're doing the motion, but you're not actually teabagging me. When I drop you on the ground, I'm actually teabagging you. That's the difference. You can't do that to me, but I can do that to you. I killed a survivor a couple of weeks ago that was being so toxic with me. I was using Ghostface, and she was really good at going through the cheesy loops, and I couldn't get her. And of course, eventually they screw up because I kept going back and forth, and she didn't know where I was. And then all of a sudden, she jumped through the window. She jumped through the window and didn't expect me to be standing there waiting. And I grabbed her by the throat as she came through the window. And I dropped her down. And I let her bleed out. I was being a douchebag. I was like, if you're going to be toxic to me, I'm going to do what I normally do to survivors that do that to me. I'll usually let the other survivors do the generators while I watch them bleed out. Until they completely die off. And then I go and do whatever's left. And I actually had a whole team of survivors who stopped doing generators when this one toxic player was being toxic to me right at the beginning. They actually stood there and let me kill that survivor. And didn't do any generators. Did not do any generators. They just waited for me to kill that person. Then we started playing normal. Once that person was gone, then I let them run away so that they could start doing generators, and then we could just play normal, and then I could go find them and get them. It's like they understood the They understood the mission. Toxic player, stop doing generators. Let the killer kill him. And actually, they blocked him from jumping through windows, so that was the other thing too. They were blocking him from going anywhere. Like he tried to jump through a window, and one of the survivors stood in the way, so he couldn't jump through. And then I just like came up and slugged him. And then he would teabag. Oh, dude, I had a toxic teammate who was fucking. Oh, that now you just made me laugh there for a minute. So speaking of that, the killer was chasing me. Actually, the killer was chasing the other person, and I got ahead of the other survivor, and the other person, I could see the other person behind me still getting chased, but was right behind me. And she stopped and teabagged at the killer and then ran towards the pallet where I was going. And I waited until she was almost there and slammed it down, and the fucking killer fucking clotheslined her. I was like, whoops, I forgot you were there. Who said you can't play 2v4? 3. I was like, oh, no, 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 no. That was deja vu. When I play killer and they do that shit to me, I was like, no, no, no. I'm playing Survivor. Keep following me and I'm slamming that pallet down on you. Not on the killer, on my teammate. So that's what she is. She teabagged at the killer and I slammed the pallet down when she was trying to follow me. And she got stuck. And the killer came and smashed her. He didn't come after me either. He actually left me alone. It's like his way of saying thanks. I wanted that toxic bastard. See, I still haven't found a match. So I'm saying, like, I mean, I would eventually find a match. It takes about 10-15 minutes to find a match sometimes. That's what I'm saying, like, he was being toxic with the killer, and I could see that. What was the other one? There was another match I played maybe a couple months ago. There was a survivor that was hiding in a locker, and he wasn't doing anything, like he wasn't helping his teammates out. And this one survivor, I had him down to his final hook, and he stood there and he kept pointing in a direction, and I thought, oh, he's just trying to fucking get me to run that way so he can run away. But I didn't slug him for some reason. I could have, because I was right in his face. I could have smashed him right down, he was injured. So I decided to follow him, thinking, yeah, he's just gonna get me to a pallet and try to fucking stun me. But he actually led me to another survivor who was hiding in a locker. And he kept flashing his flashlight at that locker. And I looked at the locker and I could see that there was birds flying around the locker, and I was like, oh, he's showing me where somebody's hiding. And then after I killed his friend and I closed the hatch, I didn't close the hatch, sorry. He went to the hook. He went to a hook and because he thought I was going to kill him. Anyways, long story short, I actually, when he was pointing to the hook, he wanted me to slug him and hook him. I turned around and left. I turned around and left him alone, so he went and got the hatch. I could have, at any point, I could have dropped his ass. He was injured. One hit, he would have been on his face. But because that person, I was chasing that person in the beginning. At the end of the match, I was looking at everybody's scores, and the guy that showed me where the survivor was, he had the highest score. Well, I had the highest score. I was like 35,000. He was right behind me at like 29,000. But the survivor that he showed me who was hiding in a locker, their score was 4,000. 4,000. So yeah, he was probably pissed off that they weren't pulling their own weight. I had another survivor in another match who actually went to the locker, because they can open lockers, right? If somebody's in it, another survivor can open the locker. And that's what they did. They showed me where the other survivor was hiding. They went right to the locker and opened it up. Not all the way, though, just enough for me to see that there was somebody in there. And then, of course, what do you think I did? Yeah. I've had some pretty interesting matches. I've also had some very toxic survivor matches, which is not fun. But I'm going to get to bed before I get in shit, so I'll be on in the morning. Well, a couple hours. Get some sleep. You're going to need it. You're going to need it. Oh, you mean the dredge? Yeah, he's pretty cool. Except you can't use the dredge in 2v8. Yet. What are they doing for the regular mode? Is there no bonus for the regular mode? I don't see any bonus for the regular mode. Look. I don't see 50%, I don't see nothing. Let's see if it takes a long time to find a match in the regular one. I'm not going to play. I'm going to back out, but I just want to see. Well, here's the thing that drives me nuts. If I go to 2v8, if I go to Survivor 2v8, and I go to the roster, they have access to every single fucking survivor. Every single survivor can be picked. Alright, I'm gonna go and... I think so. Let me make sure that it's every survivor. I believe it's every survivor. I've seen Leon. I know he's there. Yeah, he's right there. Yep, right there. Yeah, they have access to all of the survivors. And the reason why they have access to all the survivors is because they're all classed as... There's 4 classes and they're all classed under each one. Whereas the killer, it was a bit more challenging because they had to mash add-ons together to figure it out. And they couldn't quite figure everybody out, so they gave us just the basic ones. Yes. I'll be awake in probably 3 hours.